Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Today's video is all about the 1945 florin, or 2 shilling coin, the coin we see on screen now. Firstly, we'll talk about the design of the coin and then move on to the facts and figures. So here is the reverse design, and it was done by George Kruger Gray. The initials KG for Kruger Gray can be seen below the rose being the main design feature of the coin, a big crowned rose in the middle. To the left of this is the thistle for Scotland, and to the right we see the shamrock for Northern Ireland. Whilst the English rose is crowned, below these two other flowers we see the G and R for George Rex, George King, for King George VI. Around this coin is a legend at the top, reading Fid Def in Dimp in Latin, and in English meaning Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India, again referring to King George VI. At the bottom we see the words 2 shillings, giving us the value or denomination, and then to the side of that is the date, 1945, World War II year, of florin when it was made. Now then, moving on to the obverse of the coin, we can see here a portrait of King George VI. This is the only portrait of him used on British coins during his reign and was done by Humphrey Paget. The initials HP can be seen below the king's portrait. He's facing to the left and uncrowned. Around him is another legend, once again in Latin, this time reading Georgius VI DG BR Om Rex, translating to George VI, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons. The rest of his titles as monarch, but the reference as well to the divine right of kings. We can see on both sides has little milling teeth or beads around the design, and these are there to prevent the coin from being clipped and metal content being stolen from the coin. Of course that is illegal, and also the coin has reeded edges, further protecting that from being clipped. Now then, there's the design. Let's move on to the facts and figures of the 1945 florin. This coin was minted at the Tower Hill Mint in London, where the Royal Mint was based between 1810 and 1975. The coin is composed of an alloy of 2 metals, 50% silver and 50% manganese, as after 1920, 925 silver was debased to 50% silver within British circulating coins to reduce the cost of making them. The weight of the coin is 11.3 grams, as was standardized in the early 1850s when these coins were first released, with a diameter of 28 millimeters, remaining the same as well since 1851 when this type of florin was first introduced. Now then, the mintage of the 1945 florin is 25,858,049, making it a very common year, a very common date for florins, with a very high mintage indeed. The florin coin is of course a 24 pence piece. This is then 2 shillings as the coin says, and that is 1/10 of a pound sterling under the old pre-decimal money system when there were 240 pence to the pound. And back in 1945 when the coin was made, 1 florin was equal to £5 and 52 pence today. So not too far away from having a £5 note today, or a florin back then. Similar buying powers, similar things could be bought. And then the coin was demonetised in 1992 after serving as a 10 pence for a short while after decimalisation. Now then, moving on to the value of the coin to a collector today. In poor condition it would sell for around £5, mainly due to the silver content. Fine condition, £8, £15 in extremely fine condition, and £25 in uncirculated grade with no wear marks or damage on the coin. So a fairly low valued coin in all conditions, even in the higher grades, quite affordable coin. If you're looking to add a higher quality George VI coin to your collection, then the 1945 florin is not a bad choice. And comment down below if you already have one in your collection. Please as well do subscribe to the channel. It does mean a lot and we really appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching as well, and we'll see you again soon for some more coins in the future on the Bits and Bobs channel. Bye!